Warning: federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus, yeah. Celebrities. Let's talk about caring events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PGT time. PGT time. Tune in on PGT time. PGT time. Come join us on PGT time. PGT time. Join us on PGT time. PGT time. Yeah. Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus, yeah. Celebrities. Let's talk about caring events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PGT time. PGT time. Tune in on PGT time. PGT time. Come join us on PGT time. PGT time. Join us on PGT time. PGT time. Yeah.
Jeezy, baby. Jeezy and Jeannie Mai.
What now?
Well, we thought it was over with for a second.
Yeah.
Not over with as far as they wasn't going to get a divorce. We just thought we weren't going to hear nothing else about it. No more. Look, we just thought we weren't going to hear nothing else about it.
Thought it was really over.
I need y'all to hit this like button and share. We see all y'all out there. Hit that like button and share. So let's get into this Jeannie Mai and Jeezy. Jeannie Mai just dropped the bomb. She just dropped the bomb, Poolie. Poolie don't know about this story. I think Jeannie Mai told Jeezy, or if she didn't tell him, she told little Monaco, your daddy got one more time. But Monaco, your daddy got one more time to try to embarrass me out here in these streets. One more again. And if he do, baby,
No.
I'm dropping the bomb. I'm dropping the bomb. Now, I told y'all.
So did he do it?
I told y'all. I said, why is Jeezy up here doing the interview with Neil Long? Why is he trying to get the black people on his side? That's how I took it. You know, Jeezy wasn't messing with black girls like that, except for his baby mamas and stuff. He decided now he want to go on a crossover. And now crossing over has costed him some money. A whole lot of money. Yeah, it was a prenup involved. Yes. A prenup was involved, Poolie. And in the prenup, it said if you get the cheating on me, putting it in our terms, nigga, you cheat on me one time, and we get a divorce because of this one time, baby, I get extra money. I don't get the basics. I get even more. Okay? So, shout out to Chronicle Speaks. Y'all make sure y'all go check her out over there on YouTube. She's dope. I saw a video of hers and I said, you know what? Let's share this with PGT time. So this is Chronicle Speaks speaking. Okay, here we go.
Feeling that this was waiting in the arsenal, like, you know what, Jeezy, you do one more thing to piss me off and I'ma let it rip. And let it rip, she did. Now, Jeannie started off by agreeing to all of the paragraphs mentioned in Jeezy's initial complaint, but she got to paragraph 3, where Jeezy stated that the two were living in a bona fide state of separation during the time of him filing the complaint. And she was like, no, sir. No, we weren't. Then we get to paragraph 6, where there is another discrepancy. Now, they both agree that they both should share joint legal custody of the child on a temporary and permanent basis, but Jeezy wanted the final decision-making be established by the court in the best interest of the child, and Jeannie Mai wanted the final decision-making to be awarded to her. Then we get to the prenuptial agreement. So in Jeezy's initial complaint, he stated that on March 26, 2021, the prenuptial agreement was duly signed and executed by both the petitioner and the respondent. And because of this, this resolves all financial issues incident to this divorce. The prenuptial agreement should be enforced, and the terms set forth therein made the final order of this court. Jeannie said, not so fast.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Baby. Y'all already know when any type of crime go on in the celebrity world, y'all know I'm in there. Y'all know I'm in there. Y'all already know. I'm going to show it on PGT time, baby. You ain't got to worry about that. You ain't got to worry about that at all whatsoever. Now, we're going to show a little bit of crime clips, too. But, baby, it's Jeezy and Jeannie Mai and Monaco time. We done even threw the baby up in there. Jeezy, the Snowman, because that's what we're going to call him, Jeezy the Snowman today, baby. Because Jeezy the Snowman don't play. You know, he done came on back. He done brought it back to us. He done brought it back to us, and we accept them. You know, we accept them all. Every time they come back to us, we accept them. Even when he did that interview with Nia Long, we accepted them back. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna learn. They gonna learn, baby. They are going to learn to stick with us. Like I said, we just want your money. That's it. We ain't gonna send you to jail. We ain't gonna call the police because we don't want the police to hurt you and take you on up out of here. We just want your money. You know, Jeannie might want to send you to jail. That's what they want to do. Jeannie and her folk, her crew. They want to send you to jail, Jeezy. But we ain't gonna send you to jail. We just gonna take your money and we're gonna make sure that you live again to make another track. Hey, I like that. I like that. Oh, that Jeannie Mai. Baby, her and Monaco. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm sorry, Jesus. I'm sorry. But I ain't sorry. But I ain't sorry. So, for those that is wondering what is going on, there's so many people that didn't even know this has even occurred. And then you got the people like me. You got the people like me that get these alerts just like this. Baby, my alert came in this morning, but I had some things I had to do. So now I'm able to come and play. We able to play today, baby. So let me read this to y'all before, I give my commentary on it, even though I just gave a little bit of it. But I'm going to read it anyway. I want y'all to go ahead and put it in the comments. Anything, how y'all feel about this situation. I don't care what it is. Say it. Speak your mind. If Mama Peach is out there watching, Mama Peach, don't you speak your mind. You just listen. You just listen. Cause Mama Peach, she low key on Jeannie Mai's side. Baby, we gonna always keep it the Snowman side over here, baby. We Jesus Snowman folks, baby, where he went and hit them yams at Auntie house. Okay. So let's get started. So it says Jeannie Mai calls police in fight with ex-husband Jeezy after showdown outside his Georgia home. So what does that title tell us? That Jeannie done went over to Jeezy house acting a fool. I mean, everything is allegedly over here on Peach Tea Tag. Okay, everything is allegedly. So I can come up with whatever theory I want to come up with. And y'all can too. All you gotta do is put it in the chat. And I'll read it. Don't worry about it. I got you. But until then, it's on whatever I say goes. Whatever I say goes, baby. We've been having some fun with this today. So it says Jeannie Mai, and I got this out of the In Touch Weekly News, aka News Break. AKA News Break. Jeannie Mai showed up to ex-husband. Did y'all know that they was even all the way divorced? Did y'all know that? You know, the video that I showed y'all, they was going through the process of getting ready to get divorced. But then, they start showing up together, people seeing them together and stuff. So I ain't even went back to see if they had got a full divorce or not. But they did. They did. And y'all finna find out when. Hold on. Jeannie Mai showed up to ex-husband Jeezy's home to collect boxes of personal items from the home they once shared, but had to call police after she was refused entry. In Touch can exclusively report. I ain't on mute. She went to go get some boxes of personal items from the home that they once shared, but had to call the police after she was refused entry to get in the house. Okay, Jeannie. According to court documents obtained by In Touch, Jeannie, 46, said the drama with Jeezy, 47, started back in November 2024. The exes initially settled their divorce in June 2024. June 2024 was when y'all settled your divorce. And today is January 23rd, 2025. And we just not hearing that you had to call the police a day ago, allegedly. A couple of months later, Jeannie said she had items that she needed to pick up from Jeezy's home in Georgia. Jeezy, real name, Jay-Z. Oh, y'all don't need to know his name. The hell. Said he placed Jeannie's property, which included her Emmy and other trophies, photos, handbags, shoes, and other items in boxes. The judge ruled that Jeannie could pick up the items. Keyword, pick up. Not go inside, pack up. Pick up. There is a difference between pick up and pack up. She said, the judge, you can go and pick up, which was trophies, photos, handbags, shoes, and a couple Emmy awards. Ain't too much nothing. No, seriously though. Her Emmys, those are very important. I ain't gonna even hate on that. You know what I'm saying? They are important to her. All this stuff is important to her regardless. Okay? But the judge ruled that Jeannie could pick up the items within 21 days from Jeezy's home. However, Jeezy asked the court to modify the court due to him not feeling safe with Jeannie roaming around his home. Now, I know some of y'all probably like, what you mean he don't feel safe? Jeannie ain't finna come in there. She ain't finna hurt him. She ain't finna do this or she ain't finna do that to him. You're right. She's not. But if y'all been following this story since it all broke out that this is happened. The video that I showed y'all at the beginning, that was from a year ago. So, and I think I did another one before that when it actually came out that they was going to get a divorce, and I can't remember. It was either before that one or after that, but I know I did two shows on it. But Jeannie came over there one time, y'all. Okay, this is allegedly, but I seen the photos myself, and y'all did too if y'all been following this story. Jeannie came over there and took pictures. I think it was pictures and maybe did a couple videos, but I know for sure it was pictures of Jeezy's Mouskatools. If you watch PGT Time, you know what Mouskatools are. With Jeezy's Mouskatools just randomly just sitting out. So when she took them pictures, and she took them to the up high wigs and told them, I don't feel safe for Monaco to go over to her daddy house by herself because he's not protecting her, right? Because they got all of these guns everywhere. The Muscatools is just everywhere. And I don't feel comfortable with my baby over there. Okay, but you felt comfortable with your baby over there when you was over there. And they was just spread it out everywhere. You ain't cared in, Jeannie Mai. See, that's the problem that I have with folks. But let's keep going. And then I'm going to come back to my commentary. This just bothers my nerves. However, Jeezy asked the court to modify the court due to him not feeling safe with Jeannie Mai roaming around his home. Jeezy's lawyer said the musician was perfectly fine with Jeannie coming to his residence to retrieve her personal property. So he ain't have a problem with her coming. She come on, Cletus, come on. Jeezy does not feel safe having Jeannie in his home, given Jeannie's history of attempting to destroy Jeezy's career with misleading information, which I think they're talking about the Mouskatools just being out there. Would have no way of knowing if Jeannie is planting listening devices or cameras in his home, his lawyer said. She can't be trusted at this point. She just cannot be trusted. I don't care. I do not care. We cannot trust Jeannie Mai, Jeezy, the Snowman. It's a difference. We got Jeezy, Mr. Jenkins, and then we got Jeezy the Snowman. Baby, we taking it back to Jeezy the Snowman today. Jeezy the Snowman, she can't come. She can't come in the house. Jeezy the Snowman had to hide the Yams at his auntie house. Okay? Not at his house, at the auntie house. So no, we can't let everybody in our personal space. I don't care if you baby mama, ex-wife, sister, brother, cousin, uncle, auntie. Except for the auntie where the Yams was hid at. Okay, now she come over. But Jeannie Mai, Jeannie Mai can't step foot back into our home no more. Drop Monaco little ass off. Explicit language and also allegedly. Drop Monaco little ass off on the curve at the gate. My guards will make sure that she make it inside the gate, around the driveway, up to our big mansion house. But Jeannie, stay your ass away. You're not welcome no longer in our house because we don't play these games. All right, moving right along. Y'all know I love me some celebrity gossip, baby. I get excited over celebrity gossip. But this crime. This is crime. This is still crime. Celebrity crime. Okay? So, Jeannie is angry about the party's divorce and she is revengeful. In addition, the mere presence of Jeannie inside Jeezy's home and personal space after the highly contested nature of the divorce case would absolutely destroy Jeezy's peace and tranquility, as well as invade his privacy, his lawyer said. So he can't be trusted. So no, Jeannie Mai cannot be trusted. Now let's move on, because there's more. Now, Jeannie fired back at Jeezy's claims. Now Jeannie fired back at Jeezy's claims he doesn't feel safe in his home. She said her lawyers notified Jeezy she would be coming to his home on December 9th, 2024. So, June was when y'all got the divorce. You had 21 days per what In Touch said. You had 21 days to go get your stuff. December 9th, 2024, you decide that you want to be froggish. You want to be big and bad. I ain't got to go in the 21 days. I go whenever I want to go. Why? Because that's my baby daddy. That's my ex-husband. That's my baby daddy. That's Monaco daddy. And he ain't going to stop me from coming over there to get whatever I want. When they start hanging around with the trap boys. Jesus Snowman. Not Jeezy, but Jesus Snowman. When they start hanging around them, they start acting different. Just like J-Lo. When she started hanging around Diddy, she just started dressing different, started looking different, started looking like one of us. She started looking light-skinned. I'm just saying. And Jeezy Mai the same way. Jeezy Mai started looking just like one of us, just light-skinned. That's all. Now, Jeannie Mai is back to looking like Jeannie Mai. Now, let's keep going. Let's see what else we can get up out of here. She claimed Jeezy said he had no objections to her coming to pick up her items that were packed and in his garage. What? Let me get a hand clap. You're lucky he didn't put it on the curb, Jeannie Mai. On the other side of the gate, Jeannie Mai. Now, it would have been common courtesy. Would have been the common courtesy for him to mail it to you. He had the bread. He could have just mailed it to you. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Jeannie Mai, we can't trust you. Yeah, I said we. We can't trust you. So, no, you cannot come in the house. So, it's very nice of him to put the stuff in the garage. Jeannie said her lawyers asked for confirmation that Jeezy was going to allow Jeannie inside the home. Why do you need to come in home, Jeannie? Why? That's the problem. Y'all always trying to control things. You can't control this over here. Not behind this gate. This is a gated community, baby. We have moved on up in the world, okay? We got some money now. So since we got some money, we in control over our own shit. No, you cannot, Jeannie Mai, come inside my house. I packed your stuff up. The order said for you to pick it up. Not pack. Pick it up. Now, we all know Jeezy ain't packed up nothing. But you best believe Jeezy probably was around and talking about put that in there. Get that over there too. Get that. Nah, dog. It's over my auntie house. Shoot, hold on. Let me finish. Put that over there too. Get that. Nah. We went in half on that one. We went in half on that. That's staying with me. Jeannie's lawyer said their client had no intention of invading Jeezy's privacy bullshit. Yes, you was. You were going to take some more pictures. You were going to plant some cameras somewhere. You was going to do something to make Jeezy the Snowman mad. Or placing any recording devices in the home. And that she simply wanted to make sure she didn't leave anything else behind. Jeannie says she arrived on December 9, 2024 with her movers at Jeezy's home. Baby, she done brought the movers and everything. She said Jeezy's house manager on the orders of Jeezy. I can just see this. I can see this shit. I mean, y'all, come on. Let's put our hats on. Let's take a trip. Let's take a trip. I'm already in the A, baby. So if y'all ain't in the A, let's take a trip to the A. Come on down here, come take a visit, baby. Just imagine. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. And just imagine you going to Jeezy's mansion. And the guard out there like, nah, sorry. Like, I'm sure this nigga was waiting for her to pull up. Like, I can't wait for her to come. That would be me. Like, I would be out there like, I cannot wait for her to pull up. Is that her down the street right now? Is that? Oh, no, that ain't her. Is that? Nah, that ain't her. Oh, here come her and Monaco now. Here come her and Monaco now. Baby, when I tell you I would be so excited. I would have been so excited. I would, baby, wouldn't be able to wait to tell her. Baby, it'd be just like this. Hell no, you can't get up in here. I will bring your items to you. Stay right there. You and Monica little ass. Y'all stay right there. Jeezy ain't here. So no, we don't do no babysitting over here. Jeezy ain't here. So you and Monica, y'all stay right on outside that gate. Chimichanga. Can you please bring Jeannie's items? All right, y'all back in school tomorrow. Sorry. I apologize, y'all, for that. I'm like, it's an alert. I've been waiting on this alert. My kids go back to school tomorrow. Ooh, they've been out of school since Monday. So I'm excited. But anyway, let me go back. Y'all see, I done lost track. I was so excited. All right, where do we leave off at? Oh, we left off with me reenacting. Chimichanga, bring Jeannie Mai her items, please. No, you finna let me in. No, the hell I'm not. No, I'm not. You gonna stay right there. You and your damn baby, Monaco. Y'all gonna stay right there, and y'all gonna wait for y'all items to come. So they said that let me see. Oh, I forgot. I missed. Hold on. Let's go back up. Okay. She said Jeezy's house manager, on the orders of Jeezy, refused to allow her and her security team to access the garage where her items were stored. The house manager continued to refuse to let Jeannie and her movers access the garage. In fact, the house manager called Jeezy, who again confirmed that Jeannie and her movers were not to access her items, disregarding the court order entirely. The motion read. Let's read that again. The house manager continued to refuse to let Jeannie and her movers access the garage. In fact, the house manager called Jeezy, who again confirmed that Jeannie and her movers were not to access her items, disregarding the court order entirely. The motion read. Okay, so basically, since you want to act a fool, since you want to come over here and act a fool, then damn, you can't get nothing. You can't get nothing then. At this time, Jeannie called the APD, Atlanta Police Department, baby. That's when it got ugly, I'm assuming. Who came to the property to gather a report on Jeannie's denial of access. Jeannie, as always, was the consummate professional Jeannie's lawyers wrote. The police were not called to make a scene, but instead to report that the court order was being violated. I don't see how the court order was being violated. He don't want you in the house. They said come pick up your stuff, not pack up your stuff. pick up your stuff. So if he decided to pack your stuff up for you, then hey, pick your stuff up like they told you to. If there's anything missing, all you have to do is go down to the court, file another report, tell your lawyer, whatever, and they will have you go back and get the stuff. But you don't have to cause a scene. You don't have to do none of that. Get what you came for, which is what he packed up. Go home, look through everything, and whatever's missing, make a statement, go down there to the court, let your lawyer know, however it works. But you're not finna walk around and cause chaos. That's mine. That's mine. I paid for that. You gave me this. So this is mine. Nah, if he gave it to you, he don't want you having no more. He took it back. He's an Indian giver. That's fine with me. For Jeannie, that is. That's fine with me. All right, y'all. Let's keep going. At this time, Jeannie. Okay, we said that she called the police. The police were not called to make the scene, they said. When the police officer informed the house manager that the court order was, in fact, being violated, I disagree. The house manager then had to shift gears and create a new barrier to entry. Next, the house manager, at the direction of Jeezy, refused to allow anyone on behalf of Jeannie to enter the home unless they signed a non-disclosure agreement. Okay, now they playing with him now. I ain't gonna even like they playing with him now. You know what I'm saying? But we got to do these type of things because Jeannie and her team cannot be trusted. I just told y'all what she did last time. Took them pictures of the Moscow tools just out there on the floor in the house. And then she tried to take them down to the court and be like, look, I don't feel safe for my little Monaco to go over there to her daddy's house. I want full custody. So she can't be trusted. And I'm going to say that to the end. The house manager then had to shift gears and create a new barrier to entry. Next, the house manager, at the direction of Jeezy, refused to allow anyone on behalf of Jeannie to enter the home unless they signed a non-disclosure agreement. To note, there is nothing in the court order that states any language regarding a non-disclosure agreement, Jeannie's lawyer wrote. Jeannie said when she was allowed in the garage, she saw her boxes had been damaged. She said Jeezy's lawyer previously praised the rapper in court for the condition in which he maintained her belongings. Jeannie said her items, which carried immeasurable personal value, were left in disarray. The boxes were wet, with water having soaked through the boxes, damaging personal items. There were mouse traps. I'm sorry. There were mouse traps set in the garage, presumably set for mice, which had eaten through some of the boxes. Jeannie's lawyer wrote, many of Jeannie's awards were broken and scratched. The lawyer continued. Jeannie said Jeezy had caused her to incur significant legal bills due to his refusal to abide by any court order. Keep messing with him if y'all want to. Keep messing with him if y'all want to. Whew. I'm going to have to read that one more time. Jeannie said Jeezy had caused her to incur significant legal bills due to his refusal to abide by any court order. Jeannie denied she was angry and revengeful following the split. Her lawyer wrote, the only party that seems to be angry or revengeful is Jeezy. A judge has yet to rule on the back and forth. As InTouch previously reported back in September 2024, Jeannie filed a petition accusing Jeezy of contempt. Jeannie accused Jeezy of failing to comply with certain terms of their divorce settlement. Specifically, she claimed he owed her money for daycare and rent expense. You know what? To hell with you, Jeannie. To hell with you, Jeannie. He owe you money for daycare and rent expenses. Jeezy denied the accusations. He said it was disheartening that his ex would make such blatant misrepresentation in court. He claimed Jeannie had failed to provide proper receipts for expenses. And that's how it ends. I tell you, this is just ridiculous to me. It is. It's sad. It's a Poolie do the deep voice, please. Exactly. He was too ready. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, this is crazy because I bet you she probably sit there and write down a list of all the things that she gonna do and how she is going to hurt Jesus the Snowman. How she is going to bring him down. But again, y'all gonna keep on. Y'all gonna keep on messing with these men, messing with these women. Try to stick with your own kind. Try to stick with your own kind. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it like that, but just at least try if you can. Try. Again, if you can, try. There are some out there that is just amazing women and amazing men of a different color, you know. But pay attention. Pay attention. Watch out for the signs. Watch out for the red flags. We already knew. We already knew that Jeannie was up to something, baby. We knew she was on the side, Jeannie. We know it, girl. We do it. We do it. We do it. But Jeannie, make sure you remember who you're messing with. You're messing with Jeezy the Snowman. Okay? Make sure you remember you are messing with Jeezy the Snowman. He is the snowman. Okay? We love Jeezy over here. We really do. Over here at Peach Tea Time. Here he is right here. Let me show y'all Jesus Snowman. For those that have been living under the rock. This is Jesus Snowman. This ain't Jenkins. This ain't Mr. Jenkins. This is Jesus Snowman. Mess with me if you want to. I ain't got time. Mess with me if you want to. He said he got something for her and Monaco. Keep messing with me. Keep messing with me. Jesus ain't finna let you take everything from him, baby. Because he know how to hide them yams over there at his auntie house. Can't say it enough. You would never get everything from Jesus. You would never. Okay? Okay, Jeannie? Okay, Miss Mai? You and Monaco? Y'all got money. Y'all good. I'm not saying he shouldn't have to pay daycare. And I'm not saying that he shouldn't have to. Now, did you say that he didn't pay your rent? Now, I don't think Jeezy need to be paying her rent. This is my theory. This is me. This is what I think. I don't think. Let me make sure. Let's see. She said daycare. Yeah, she claimed he owed her money for daycare and rent expenses. I want more information on that rent expenses. That's what I want. I'm gonna have to do some digging, baby. I'm gonna have to do some digging. Cause I wanna know, is Jeezy paying her rent? She ain't broke. She got money. She pay her own rent. I don't care if you do got a baby by him. You can still pay your own rent. Y'all ain't together no more. That's one of the advantages of y'all being together. That's one of the advantages of y'all being married as well. Being together, being married, living together. Then you may not have to pay rent. But baby, y'all ain't on good terms. Y'all on bad terms. Why is he paying your rent? Was the court ordered for him to pay your rent? Is that what this is even about? Your rent. Did the place that y'all lived at together, y'all were paying rent? And he owe you some back payments on the rent? I don't know. Jeezy, I know you got some other kids out there, but I'm telling you now, Jeannie Mai, she ain't finna play with you. She ain't finna play with you. You finna really get the real deal, Holyfield, Jeezy. She is not finna play no games with you. I hope you got a good lawyer. I hope you got a good team. Because, baby, she out for blood. She out for blood, baby. She out for blood. We can't trust her. She cannot be trusted. All right, y'all. So that is the end of that. I just want to play some clips right quick because y'all know how we do over here. I always have to make sure that I show clips that has to do with crime. So there are a couple things that I want to show y'all right quick. I will be doing more with this story, with these 3 stories. Let me take this. I got so much stuff up, y'all. I will be doing more with these stories. So don't worry, you will be seeing them more. But at the same time, right now, I gotta bring it to y'all, unfortunately. So here we go.
Baby and toddler are safe tonight after they were found sleeping outside in the cold with their mother outside of a Frenchie's Chicken on Veteran Memorial's Parkway in Northwest Harris County early this morning. ABC 13's Alex Bozargian joins us live downtown outside the jail with the latest on this troubling story. Alex.
Well, Eric, there's no word on when Ayanna McClinton will be in court next, but we do know she's facing 2 charges of child endangerment. Investigators say when they got to McClinton and her 2 baby girls, it was 6:30 in the morning and 28 degrees outside. They say the kids weren't properly bundled and all they had was a blanket to keep them warm. McClinton allegedly told investigators she stopped outside this Frenchie's with her 2-month-old and 1-year-old to take a nap. A Good Samaritan fortunately saw them and allegedly called 911. Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez says McClinton had glassy eyes, was lying next to a bottle of vodka, and reeked of alcohol when deputies got to her. McClinton's 2 children were checked into a hospital with cold-related injuries, according to the sheriff. But he is happy to report tonight that both of them are safe and healthy. A spokesperson for Family Protective Services confirmed they were released from the hospital and are staying with a family member.
We're empathetic to the situation. We understand that perhaps mom's grappling with some things. We haven't gotten that far yet. But the main thing right now is just making sure we have proper care for the children, because we don't want another situation where, they're placed in harm's way again, and next time maybe we won't be around to be able to assist.
The sheriff says he does not yet know if McClinton was homeless. I did speak with her aunt tonight, who didn't know this even happened. She said the last time she spoke to McClinton was around Christmas time. We're still trying to learn more about this story. Live in downtown Houston tonight, I'm Alex Bozargian, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
I would have to say that's sad. That this mom was out there in the cold with her kids. And it's also sad that this young lady was drunk out there with her kids. Sad situation. You don't know what people got going on, y'all, behind closed doors. You just don't know. There are so many shelters out there. Even in Houston, there are shelters that these families can go to. They do have shelters. Some of these families don't want to go. Why? I'll tell you why. They don't want to go because they don't want to abide by the rules. I'm just calling it like it is. They don't want to abide by the rules. They want to come and go as they please because they already feel like they're grown. And 9 times out of 10, they got kids with them. So it's cool. It's cool for you to go kick it. I call it what it is. It's cool for you to go kick it with your peoples when it's time to drink, when it's time to smoke. You funny. You make them laugh. But when it's time to go to bed, you gotta go. But you ain't ready to go. Usually, a lot of these shelters, you gotta be in there by 9 o'clock. Baby, the party just not getting started. So they'll party with you. Even if you got your last $10, baby, they gonna take $5 to go on a drink or to go on something to smoke. They will take all that from you, but they're not gonna let you live with them, your so-called peoples. So with that being said, you got kids. Take your butt to the shelter. Be there on time. Follow the rules. If you don't want to be there on time, if you don't want to follow the rules, if you don't want to be at a shelter, then damn it, get a job. Get a job, get your own place. That's my theory. All right. I got a couple more clips I want to play, but first, let's go ahead and get into these comments, baby. Not really comments. I just want to do some shout outs. So, shout out to Marquita, Pretty Shantae Brown, Ashley Green. What's up? Elvira is in the building. Hi, Elvira. How are you? And there's so many more. Sister Squad, 215. Is that 215? 1215. Ceridian. Hey, Carmen. She said, hey, Peachy. And then, of course, AFC Podcast, DJ Just J, baby. I love DJ Just J, baby. Yes, y'all, please make sure y'all check out his platform, the AFC Podcast. Jay, please, I'm telling you just like you tell me. Please put your link in the chat. Put your link in the chat, please, where everybody can go and follow you. DJ Just Jay, what he does is he cover crime just like me. Well, I cover crime just like him. But ours is just a little different. He does a lot of babies, hashtag babies for benefits, where I do a lot of everybody. Okay, whether they're babies, adults, it don't matter. So please make sure y'all go and check him out. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. I assure you that. Y'all think I'm crazy? He just as crazy. He's just as crazy. I love when he start talking about the folks, baby. His people, sometimes they get upset when he get to talking about them folks. But me, I be like, right on. Talk about their ugly asses. Talk about them. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on to the next clip. Like I said, I had time today. I understand that, a lot of my shows are scheduled. But today I'm like, you know what? Since we done got hit with the Jeezy and Jeannie Mai, let's go ahead and throw some clips up there just as well. So here go another story, you guys. Sad situation once again. She's widow is remembered. Widow remembers shooting victim. I'm sorry. And this is in Memphis. Again, I will be covering more on these stories. I'm just giving you one clip today. And then probably on Monday, I have more to these stories. Okay? So here we go.
Like I said, did not deserve this at all. Jean went all around with everyone, no matter who it was.
Gone too soon. A father, a husband, and a son. A military veteran was killed after shots were fired at a short-term rental home in Midtown. This happened over the weekend at the intersection of Linden Avenue and Pine Street.
Fox 13 Sierra Jordan is live at Crump Station right now. Sierra, we've seen too many parties turn deadly at vacation rentals.
That's right, Daryl. It was a senseless shooting. Now, I got a chance to speak with the victim's wife, and she told me that her husband's name was Byron Gardner. She said that he was DJing at a birthday party at a short-term rental home, but he never made it home to his children.
No, your daddy didn't. No, he didn't.
From high school sweethearts to a father of 4. If you didn't know Byron Gardner, his wife told Fox 13 he always knew how to put a smile on your face. It was Saturday night. Gardner says Byron was DJing for a party at a short-term rental home on Pine Street and Linden Avenue in Midtown. After the party was over, she says he was loading his equipment into his car. Then, shots were fired early Sunday morning just after 2.
I ducked in instantly because that's what just...
You were there?
Yes, I was there. I'm the one that had to see about it because I called his name and he didn't move, so I had...
Police say Byron did not survive his injuries. His wife says she does not believe he was the target of the shooting.
We didn't know anyone but the birthday girl.
She says due to the senseless shooting, his 4 children will be growing up without their beloved father.
My husband told me I was his everything after fixing the speaker for that DJing event. He just gave me the biggest hug and kiss. I didn't understand. I just received it, and I was just like, maybe he was just real appreciative that I fixed his speaker. But, you know, that's a great memory that I have of him right now because that's really my last great memory with him.
Now, Memphis police have not made any arrests. Byron's wife says that they need help with the funeral costs, and if you want to donate, they did make a GoFundMe. Now, coming up in the next hour, the family's message to the shooter. Darcy, Darrell.
Fox 13, Sierra Jordan live tonight. Thank you, Sierra.
All right, again, probably on Monday, I'll be covering more on that story. I'm also going to see if I could reach out to the family in the future to see if they will be willing to come on the show. This is devastating. This is devastating. Like she said, he wasn't targeted. Only person they knew was the birthday girl. He was doing a service, trying to make some money for his family. And what I liked about this is that he brought her with him. He brought his wife with him. And it was just so sad and unfortunate that she had to be the one to call out his name and he didn't answer her back. Like, that had to be the most devastating thing. And then to have to contact his mom and let his mom know, yeah, you the wife. Don't get it twisted. You are the wife. And I'm not denying that at all. But baby, a mother's cry. I can't say it enough. A mother's cry. When I tell you I pray, I don't even like to talk about it. Hey, Carmen. Carmen, you know I'm getting teary-eyed right now, and y'all probably can see it. Hey, later. I could not imagine having to call my mother-in-law. I stay prayed up about my husband, being that he's a barber. I stay prayed up. Because that's one thing I would not want to do, is call my mother-in-law. I wouldn't want to tell my kids at all. Hurtful. I wouldn't want to tell Jasmine. But my mother-in-law? Baby, I wouldn't know how to tell her. My mother-in-law love her kids. She love me too. And her grandkids. But she love her boys. So she got all boys. Boy mom. She loves her boys. So I couldn't imagine. And I don't want to imagine. I don't even like to even think about it. But being the type of job that my husband has, all I can do is stay prayed up. That's all I can do. Y'all know we've covered quite a bit of stuff happening at the barbershops on PGT time that didn't end well. So that's why I say I keep my husband lifted up in prayer, baby. I sure do. I sure do. But yeah, this was so unfortunate that they can truthfully come on here and be like, we have no idea. Because all we knew was just one person, and that was the birthday girl. So you know he was just coming out just to do his job. But she got that one last hug. She got that one last kiss. And it was all because of the speaker. From what she thinks. But God knew what was about to happen. And God knew he wanted her to have that last memory. That hug and that kiss. And that you are my world. You are my everything. So, definitely going to be reaching out to her. Definitely. So, let's get into this last clip, y'all. Last clip, and then your girl's out of the building. I'm about to get ready and do my daughter's hair. We got to put some more twists in there. You know, you got to retwist it so they are going to school tomorrow. Thank you, Jesus. They're going back to school. So I'm going to do her hair, cook dinner, and of course, PGT time don't stop, baby. I still got a lot to do with PGT time. A lot of y'all think that, I'm gonna put me up there for a second. A lot of y'all think that all I do is just come on here and do the show. No, ma'am. No. I wish that that's all I had to do when it comes to PGT time. I wish it was just a show only. But no, 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 no. I have stuff to do daily. When I say daily, daily. Every single day. I have something to do with PGT time because PGT time is just the umbrella. We still got the foundation and we still have other shows just as well that falls under the PGT time umbrella. So but that foundation, baby, that keep me going. Do you hear me? Shout out to Demisha, baby. Man, Demisha was up to 4 o'clock this morning. 4 o'clock this morning working on PGT time, baby. Trying to find grants, trying to get this bread, trying to figure out what sponsorships we gonna have, all that stuff. Okay? All that. So K Monet said, what's going on with the Naziyah's case? Well, the trial has not started. The trial starts on March the 7th. Of this year, allegedly, that's what the family is saying. March 7th is when the trial is supposed to start. Right now, okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Right now, it's just messy. It's just messy, and it's not helping the case at all whatsoever. With everybody out there being messy, coming up with their own theories, coming up with what they think happened, which is distracting the Detroit Police Department because at the end of the day, they are watching. They are online. They're watching everybody that got something going on. They're watching it all. You can believe it if you want to, or you cannot believe it. But yes, she said that's so sad. It is. It is. You know, when you have open cases, you always hear the officers say or the detectives or whoever, they always say, we have information, but we can't tell you right now because we don't want it to hurt the case. This the type of shit they talking about. Like, everybody is covering this. People don't even know anything. They just, I got some information. Let me go ahead and put that out. I got some information. Let me go ahead and put that out. Not doing no research, not doing nothing. One thing about PGT time, we try to put out facts. We try to fact check, audit. Now, I am a celebrity gossiper to heart, baby. I love drama. I love drama. I love being nosy. I love all that. So I'm always watching behind the scenes. But will I bring all that messy mess to Peachy Tea Time to my platform? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. We are going in order, and we are covering the preliminary hearing just as well. So I will definitely be back on Monday. And I mean, it might even be before Monday, where I might do another dose of peach, where I just pull up on you. Just never know when I'm gonna come, and I may cover, some of the things that, as far as the preliminary hearing, because I left off with, the fiance and Jarvis inside of the interrogation room. So that's where I left off at. If you would like to go and watch it, you can find it on YouTube or you can find it on my page, on my Facebook page. Completely up to you. But I want to go in order because I have so many viewers that is like, what is going on? Where did this story come from? And it was people that didn't even watch my show way back a year ago when I actually covered it. I literally covered this story a year ago when it happened. Showed y'all all the clips, the news broadcasting clips, where they was looking for her, where the grandma was on there looking like she got dang really cared. I showed y'all the video with her on the bus. And if you go back to Peachy Tea Time on YouTube or on Facebook, you will actually see that particular show. You will actually see that particular show where I showed that. If y'all want to, let me see. Okay, I do have one more story, but I can show y'all that clip. Let me see something right. I can show y'all that clip from the beginning when one of the very first clips, news broadcast that came out when they was actually looking for her. But again, what the hell? Oh no, y'all, I gotta show y'all this. Is this news? Oh my gosh, this poor little baby. Oh my god, yeah, I gotta show y'all this. I got to show y'all this. Hold on. I gotta show y'all this other clip first. But then I'm gonna show y'all this clip that I just found. Oh my gosh. And I'm not even looking for stuff. See, that be the problem, y'all. That be my problem. That be my problem. I don't even be looking for stuff. And stuff just shows up to me. I'm telling you, it don't mean nothing but God. Hold on, let me put this up right quick. How y'all Thursday going? How is y'all Thursday going? Yeah. I don't know, my computer going slow. Anyways, I get it. What was I at? Right here. Copy link. Okay, so let me go to PHT time. And then y'all actually, if you don't want to watch the whole thing, you don't have to. I'll just go ahead and show it to y'all. And this is just the first clip that I'm gonna show y'all. The first news broadcasting clip. For those that did not see it on my show when I first covered it, that show is actually called Part 1. And y'all know I would so prefer for y'all to watch other stuff on PGT time. Okay, let's take to the beginning. Because I be having so much stuff that goes on, y'all, that is like, I really need y'all to see. Like I said, we do talk about crime from all over the United States, baby. Okay. All right. So, hold on, let me go back somewhere. Let's start it right there. USC 107. All right, y'all. Let me pull up this clip right quick. Let me remove this since we have K Monet in the building. K Monet said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I would like to know what is going on. So this is not it. Let me take that down. And let's pull it up. This was the very, very first clip that came out when Naziyah was missing. And like I said, I covered this a year ago. So we're going to go ahead and play this. For those that never saw this, we're going to go ahead and play it. She said, wow, for real. I'm new here and I'll be staying. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so welcome. You are so welcome. And like I said, I'm going to cover it. I'm definitely going to cover more of Naziyah. If you look on my page, and that's probably how you found me, Kay, because I've been showing her IG posts on my page. So I will be covering it, but I just cannot indulge in the Naziyah story because there's so many other young ladies out there that's missing, that has been murdered, killed, everything. And it's just so much. And y'all have to see this. And I've been doing this for 4 years now. For 4 years now, talking about crime. So, and I have families. I also have families that come on every Wednesday and they tell their loved one's story on how they was murdered through gun violence, domestic violence, the prison system, the police. We do missing person cases and suicide cases just as well. So we just had a family on yesterday, last night, 9:00 p.m. Eastern time. You can go and you can watch that just as well. I do not delete my videos, so you'll be able to catch them all. But let me show y'all this first clip right quick. Here we go. All right, y'all. Let's do it this way. No. They be acting so crazy sometimes. All right. There you go. So this one is called the Naziyah. When I first, let's do it this way. This is when I first covered it. That's my brother. Hey, Corey. Hi, Bo. Let's take it to the beginning. Corey should be home from vacation very soon. Not home to my house, but he should be home soon. That's my brother, so y'all. When he come home, baby, we will definitely be bringing Corey back, my brother, so that he could give us some laughs, baby. I miss my brother so much. I really do. He be on and find this young lady. She was 13 years old. Well, she is 13 years old. But all right, y'all. We gotta move right along because we came in on late. So let's get into Naziyah. Naziyah Harris. Y'all remember this name? Naziyah Harris. She is missing right now in Detroit. I told y'all. Detroit, y'all need to stand up. Y'all need to see what's going on and find out. So here we go.
Police tonight leading the search for a teenager middle schooler who disappeared last month. In an unusual display of force this afternoon, DPD, Detroit Public Schools, police, and cadets did a grid search. They went door to door, handing out flyers, hoping to find Naziyah Harris. This investigation is picking up in intensity. Local 4's Rod Maloney joins us now live this evening from the area police searched with for the latest for Naziyah's family. Rod?
Yeah, they were all over this neighborhood, Karen, and this is the flyer that they were handing out. Naziyah Harris, black female, age 13, 5'2", 130 pounds, and there is a real desperate belief that she could be found, and that's what her grandmother, an adoptive grandmother, Annette Harris, told me today.
We can't rule anything out, and I'm hoping and praying that that is not the case. I'm standing on my face.
I knew Annette
God
was
is going to bring my baby home.
I'm going to let y'all listen.
It's been really rough.
Naziyah's mother found herself in trouble, and Annette adopted Naziyah to provide a better life. Neither Annette nor Detroit police can figure out how Naziyah, an 8th grader at Joseph Clark Prep Academy, disappeared in the short steps from her bus stop to Annette's home.
They have footage of her getting on the school bus, and the bus driver did say that she did get off at her regular stop, okay? And she was supposed to be coming home like she normally do every day.
Detroit Public Schools police started the investigation on January 10th, the day Annette reported her missing, but they hit a roadblock this week and brought Detroit police into the case.
When a child is missing, you got to look everywhere. I had no idea that it was going to be here. I was just told that this is where it was going to be.
For a 13-year-old girl in Naziyah. So they searched here at Shoemaker and Garland on the east side, about 4 miles away from where she disappeared. And Annette Harris has a message for the person or persons who may know what happened to her granddaughter.
Naziyah needs to be home with her family, and we love her. So if you are harboring her, there is a law for that. And I'm asking that whoever has any information about my granddaughter to please contact the police. Please, I'm begging you.
Now, the Detroit Public Schools Police Department chief told me today that he doesn't believe that she was abducted, but they cannot be sure. So they've called in Detroit police. They've also asked the FBI and the Michigan State Police to join them. Take one last look here at Naziyah Harris. If you know where she is, DPD wants to hear from you. Reporting live on the east side.
All right, Detroit. First and foremost, y'all need to find this girl. Okay,
It's another one that I'm gonna play afterwards. Too.
Second
It was
of all,
2 clips, y'all.
we do have another clip that we're gonna play on this story, on this topic. But this young lady got off the bus with friends, and instead of turning left with her friends, she turned right. And I guess that was unusual. And they haven't found her since. Now, all these people got doorbell ring cameras, I'm sure. You know, but it all depends on what type of neighborhood this is just as well. So we're going to get into the second one. After the second one, you give your commentary on it. Here we go.
Concerns grow in the search for a
Corey
missing
is not
13-year-old
a
girl,
co-host.
Naziyah Harris.
She's been missing for over a month now. Fox 2's Jessica Dupnack is working the latest details of this case, which are really worrisome. Jessica.
It is very clear after speaking with several sources that foul play is of grave concern in this case. We're talking about multiple large-scale searches, search warrants executed in connection with Naziyah's disappearance. This is the last known photo of Naziyah Harris on the school bus getting off at a regular stop on Detroit's east side January 9th. It wasn't until a day later her family reported her missing to Detroit Public Schools police, who got the feds involved, including the U.S. Marshals, to chase leads. A month later, February 13th, Detroit police asked to take over the case after the school's PD come up empty. Questions remained why it took so long for DPD to be let in on the investigation.
We're very, very concerned. I made the decision at that time that we will take lead on this investigation.
The same day, DPD was briefed. Helicopters, canines, and police search an area in Pittsfield Township, a 45-minute drive from where she was last seen. Then a search warrant was done at a home on Detroit's east side the same day.
When a child is missing, you got to look everywhere.
Valentine's Day, the first time we hear publicly from Naziyah's family, her grandma who adopted the teen. This at a widespread search party. Investigators look under porches in backyards and alleys near Shoemaker and Garland on Detroit's east side, but won't say what led them to this location.
We're hopeful that we find her but, you know, we can't operate on hope. We have to operate on information, investigation, and work.
I don't want to think the worst about it, about her being abducted.
It is important to highlight that there have been no sightings of Naziyah in more than a month. Detroit police are encouraging her school-age friends to come forward and speak up. Jessica Dupnack on the...
All right. I'm back. I'm back. We're done with the flashback. But what gets me with the grandma, Annette, what gets me with Annette on these very first clips, which is the clips that I just showed y'all, was how she kept saying, if someone's missing, you go look for them. You look everywhere for them. Have her. You didn't go even think about looking for Naziyah until the next day. She wasn't reported missing until the next day. You sat on that stand during the preliminary hearing and said, I ran some errands. The routine, from what y'all say, she had a routine. She went to school, she came home. She went to school, she came home. She went to school, she may go to the after school program, but for the most part, she go to school, she came home. So, with that being said, if this routine has changed, why y'all ain't on it like clockwork? Let your man come up in there and it on routine. Go to work, come home. Go to work, come home, sit on the couch, wait for dinner. Go to work, come home, sit on the couch, wait for dinner. Let me say that one more time. Your man, Miss Nick, go to work, come home, sit on the couch. Let your man come home, sit on the couch, and then go take a shower. Baby, bet you gonna be on it like clockwork. Then what you doing? Why you ain't been taking no shower as soon as you come home from work? Why you gotta take a shower now? What's the problem? Y'all should have been the same way with Naziyah. When Naziyah didn't get off that school bus and she wasn't there by 3:15, at the latest 3:30, baby, y'all should have been on it. Where's she at? I need to go find her now. Is somebody kidnap her? Is she in somebody's ditch somewhere? Did she get into a fight? Is she in the after school program? Did she go over to her cousin's house? Let's start making phone calls. Is she over to her friend's house? You see what I'm saying? Y'all did nothing. It ain't like this girl was 21, 22, 23. Even at that age, I'm finna look and see what the hell going on. Especially if it's a routine, which is what y'all told us. She is on a routine. She does the same thing every single day. So with that being said, y'all dropped the ball. Y'all dropped the ball. Maybe she could have been found. I don't know. Now, what is Miss Peachy theory on this? My theory has not changed. My theory is still the same. Two things that could have happened. And this is just what I think. By listening to the preliminary hearing, I've listened to it all. It just takes time to put these clips together, y'all, to present it to y'all. Because it's so much stuff. And then after you done took time to listen to all that, you be like, oh, Lord. Now I got to put it all together so I can present it to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it does take some time. But my theory is that Jarvis picked her up from the bus stop or down the street from the bus stop. I think Jarvis picked her up because Jarvis knew she was pregnant. I think Jarvis knew when he picked her up that he was picking her up to figure out this abortion thing. Like, what are we going to do? I cannot let your family or anybody else know that I got you pregnant. Because if so, I'm going to jail. Especially when Auntie get word of this, baby. When Auntie Shannon get word that Naziyah is pregnant and know that for sure for a fact, and know for a fact that it's Jarvis's, baby, you best believe you was going to go down. And I think he knew that. I don't think Jarvis' MO was murder. I don't think that. That's not his MO. His MO was messing with little kids. That was his MO. And everybody knew it. If you knew Jarvis, you knew he messed with little kids. I don't care what they say. What's that girl? The baby mama that was on the stand. Let me put that up there. This is Jarvis. This is Jarvis. Look how he looking. He looking a little scared right now. He looking a little nervous. Looking a little worried. This is Auntie Shannon. This is Auntie big back, big front, big stomach, Shannon. I don't mind talking about nobody that done did some kids wrong. Flat out. If you done did some kids wrong, please send me a picture of you so I can talk about you too. On my platform. That's just what I do. But he's not a bad looking man. Why would you want somebody like this? Not shaming. I shouldn't. You should not body shame nobody. Nobody. But when you out here messing around doing wrong amongst these kids, baby, I'm going to let you have it. Sorry, I'm going to let you have it. I don't care who you is. But we all know Shannon knew. Shannon made it very clear that she knew that he was a petty. She knew that. And she said he gave her the option to be with him or not. And she decided to have 5 kids by him. Now, these other folks, the baby mama that got that 2-year-old baby right now, 2 years old, you need to just go to jail just for the hell of it, ma'am. They need to take your 2-year-old away from you just for the hell of it. Just because you decided to go ahead and go along with this, because I know you knew. I know you knew. The way Jarvis looks, and come on, y'all, let's keep it 100. The way Jarvis looks, he's not an ugly person. So because the way he look, you best believe everybody that knew of Jarvis and everybody that Jarvis knew, they all knew he was a petty. You know? Like, it's some people that you just can look at and be like, nah, I ain't know girl, I ain't know he was a petty. But who told you that? He ain't for real? Girl, nah. This ninja right here? Baby. Even Naziyah, I bet you knew that he was petty. Even though he was messing around with her. But even before he started messing around with her, at 11 years old, they say he was grooming her at 11. You better believe 10 years old, she knew that he was a petty. That's how everybody probably knew. As long as they knew him and he knew them, they all knew that this nice looking young man was a petty. Now, that's just my theory. I believe that Jarvis tried to perform his own abortion. That's what I think. I think there's 2 things that I think. That either he tried to perform his own abortion and she bled out and she died. Or I believe he has such a strong hold on some of these baby mamas. Like he could do no wrong, apparently. Because he got all these kids by all these different baby mamas. So I think that he just couldn't do no wrong. And that either he still tried to do the abortion, because as you guys know, if you watch the preliminary hearing, and Monday I will show more of it. A lot of you already know that he was researching abortions, homemade abortions. So how do you do an abortion at home, basically, instead of taking them to the abortion clinic? He was doing it. And I know y'all like, dang, she keep looking down. I'm looking at the people that's coming in. I will be shouting y'all out. Shout out to Kayla, Keisha, Nadine, Toya, Hunted, Armani. Well, there's so many more, y'all. Desmond, Damon. I'm sorry, Damon Banks. What up? What it do, Damon? But yeah, so I think that's what happened. That he tried to perform his own abortion, and either she bled out and died, and he disposed of the body, or it had got to the point where she was still alive, and he was probably like, okay, she's about to die, and he don't know what to do. Because if he would have took her to the hospital, he was definitely going to get handcuffed at the hospital. So if that was the case where she was still alive, but he knew she was about to be up out of here, I think he called one of the baby mamas to come help him. I sure do. I sure do. And I think one of them weak bitches decided to go on ahead over there and help. Not even care if it's going to end up being that you get charged along with it. Or you let him convince you that you're not going to get caught. Nobody's going to get caught. I'm not going to get caught. You ain't going to get caught. But we got to get rid of her body. Because if we don't get rid of her body, then we going to get caught. No, nigga, you going to get caught. Ain't no we if I don't help you. Ain't no we. I'm gone. You, every man for themselves right about now. And I'm calling 911 on your ass. Especially if it was Shannon. Nigga, you done impregnated me with 5 kids and you study having kids. Doing me wrong? Baby. 911. Or hold on, it's a difference. Crime Stoppers. So I get this bread right quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are certain people that you cannot be loyal to. There are certain people you cannot be loyal to. And Jarvis is one of those people. Okay? He's one of those people. It's unfortunate, but it's true. So, let's go ahead, y'all, and get into this last clip. This is not of Naziyah. After the show, I will be putting up another of Naziyah's story. It's called A Day in the... Was it a day? Yeah. A Day in the Life of Naziyah. So I've been posting her IG videos on my page. So I will be posting one today. And make sure y'all go check it out. Make sure y'all go check it out. All right, y'all. This is our last clip for the day. And then after this, y'all, I'm up out of here. This one is called Missing Mother's Body Found Hidden in the Wall of Maryland Home. No, we got 2 of them. Because I just told y'all that I want to show y'all. No. I hope I still got it. Is this? Yep, here it is. We're going to go back to Texas again. But let's play this first. Hold on. Okay. Put that right there. All right, y'all. Let's play this clip. Here we go. And then after this, we got one more.
You can see the missing persons flyers that were posted all over the neighborhood, including directly in front of the house. Police and prosecutors say what they found inside here was traumatic and horrific. Investigators say the body of 29-year-old Alexis Schuler was found in a wall of a home on Larchmont Avenue in Capitol Heights. She was the mother of 3. The father.
Y'all, I had to stop it. They said they found her in the wall. Y'all know when I heard this, I instantly thought about Joel Osteen. When they found that money in Joel Osteen wall, Joel Osteen ain't been big like he been big. Like he was big. He ain't been big like that since. And then try to tell her that he ain't even know. He ain't know that the money was in the wall and stuff. So this is what this kind of reminded me of. But let's go back. They found this baby in the wall. Here we go.
Police and prosecutors say what they found inside here was traumatic and horrific. Investigators say the body of 29-year-old Alexis Schuler was found in a wall of a home on Larchmont Avenue in Capitol Heights. She was the mother of 3. The father of one of her children, Devontae Gray, is charged with shooting and killing her, then trying to hide her body inside his home. Her family spoke at a news conference this morning.
Her 3 children will no longer feel their mother's embrace or hear their mother's voice. And all she wanted was to come home to them.
D.C. police worked with Capitol Heights and Prince George's County Police on the missing persons investigation. When police searched Gray's home, they found Schuler's body. Police say Gray initially denied involvement, but then allegedly told investigators he killed Schuler during a dispute.
The Office of the Chief Medical Examiner determined that the victim had been shot.
Devontae Gray was taken into custody at the scene. During questioning, Gray confessed to murdering Miss Schuler.
Police and prosecutors say if you're in an abusive or violent relationship, you are urged to get out. There are resources available here in Prince George's County through the Family Justice Center. In Capitol Heights, Darcy Spencer, News 4.
Got to be a dirty daddy dog to do something like that. You knocked the wall out and put her in the wall and then covered the wall back up, I'm assuming. Like, it's some weird ass people out here, y'all. Like, we need to get rid of social media altogether. Don't get rid of PGT time, though. Not PGT time. But get rid of social media altogether. Because people are going on social media looking up stuff on how to. How do you put a body inside of a wall? Did they ask that on Alexa? Let's see. Alexa, how do you put a body in a wall?
Put a body in the wall. It is recommended to keep the body in a straight line and lift the leg furthest from the wall sideways and upward.
Baby! Oh my gosh. Everybody got an Alexa. Alexa is telling y'all to do is telling you how to do everything. But what it ain't telling you is how your ass gonna get caught. That's what it ain't telling you. Shoot. This is ridiculous. All right, y'all. This is the last clip. This is something that I literally just found, so I didn't get a chance to actually listen to it. So I just saw the picture and I saw the title. So I definitely want to make sure that I bring this on. And again, I will be covering more on these topics on Monday. Because I want to dig down more deep into it to see what we can find. And especially this one. Or maybe we can see if we can find her. Here we go.
Employee. If you saw Kayla Horn, you notice she's always smiling. In this video, you'll notice her passion, but she wants you to look at her right now.
I was tumbling on the street. Like I thought I was going to die.
The 18-year-old, beaten by people she trusted. Her face nearly unrecognizable, cuts all over her hands and her body. And this is her Aunt Jessica, sitting beside her.
This could have happened to anybody. She could have been dead. We couldn't have had her here today.
It happened early Sunday morning. Fort Worth police say they got a call of a robbery near the 6600 block of Brentwood Stair Road just before 6 a.m. Earlier that morning, Kayla says she and her other friend who was 18 met up with several other people who were older. They were drinking and went out to an after-hours club. Kayla says she stayed in the car and wasn't feeling well. She says she threw up in the car. And she says when the others came back to the vehicle, they were upset.
And out of nowhere, one of the girls had punched me in my mouth and my jaw. We just kept getting beat on.
She says they took her phone, money, and jewelry, then pushed her outside of the car, leaving her on the side of the road.
Nobody should have been drinking. Nobody should have been driving. You just don't do something like that to somebody.
Fort Worth police say they are charging the suspects with aggravated robbery.
I don't know why they're not getting charged with more, because they tried to kill her.
And while this 18-year-old just wants the bruises on her face to heal, she's stuck with the fact that her trust in others was broken.
Something needs to be done.
In Tarrant County, I'm Richard Solomon.
Hold on.
A young woman has serious injuries from a head-on car crash that killed her boyfriend. Her friends.
Look at the employee.
This is what she looked like, y'all. So this is what she originally looked like. And then you saw what she looked like by watching this video. Beautiful young lady. 18 years old, just wanted to go out and have a good time. Again, neither one of them should be drinking. The other ones was 18 as well, from what they say on the clip. You're not supposed to be drinking until you turn 21. So nobody should have been drinking. But for them to do her like that just because she threw up in their car is just crazy. Like, this girl could, like they said, she could have died. Another Shanquella story. But thank God this girl lived to tell the story. And she lived to be able to tell on them. That's how dumb they was. And how drunk they was. Y'all know y'all beat this girl up bad. You know you stole her stuff. And you think she's not going to tell on y'all? Do you really think she's not going to tell on y'all? I don't know. Y'all, we got a long road ahead of us in the life of crime. And with us all trying to be safe when we're out here in these streets. But that's why I'm going to continue to do what I do. The more you put these videos out there, the more I put these stories out there, the more pressure it get applied, and the more we'll start turning folks in. You can't let nobody get a pass no more. Can't nobody get a pass. We ain't giving passes. Y'all better tell on these folks. Because at the end of the day, you don't want this to happen in your backyard, baby. Trust and believe when I say it. You don't want this to happen in your backyard at all. And don't wait until it happen in your backyard but before you decide to come out to the forefront and want to help all the rest of the folks, including myself. Start helping now. I'm sorry, y'all. They working on our garage. Stop, Chewy. They working on our garage. Y'all know, for those that don't know, we had a tree that fell on our garage. So they are now working on it. They're almost done. And Chewy is just hearing all type of noises that he don't like. So, but y'all, we finna get out of here. This show was just supposed to have been 30 minutes to an hour, and it ended up being an hour and 38 minutes. Okay? So I love you all so much. Thank you for pulling up with me, because I pulled up on y'all today. So thank you for joining me on A Dose of Peach. And I will see you guys on tomorrow night with me and my husband when we do Love and Relationships. Love and Relationships with me and my husband. Here's the flyer. Our Peachy Thoughts, a married couple's point of view edition, baby. So make sure y'all tune in. And Jesus Snowman. You know I got your back. You know I got your back, baby. I got you. I got you. Carmen said, thank you for all that you do. Okay, y'all, because Chewy finna act a fool. I don't know why. I don't know what he's hearing besides them working on the house. So, bye.